Before we start today's video, I just have one thing I need to clarify. As you probably heard in the last few videos I've made, I sounded a teeny bit quieter. That is because I have stopped using the lapel mic I normally use for the time being. The reason behind all of that is the lapel mic doesn't really work with the new camera angles I'm using to review larger figures like Overload. But after I review all the leader class figures I own, I hope to go back to using the lapel mic. No promises, I just hope. Let's begin the video, shall we? Hello everyone, Raccoon-Formers here, and today I will be taking a look at the Lakeshore Number Bots. The Number Bots are a cute preschool toy that are technically considered Transformers. There are 10 cute little robots that transform into each number. So, yeah, I will be taking a look at all 10 of these beautiful little robots. And just a warning, this video will be a bit longer than my normal reviews because I'll be reviewing 10 figures, which I don't normally do. So yeah, I'll take a look at each one separately, starting with 0. Setting all of the numbers off to the side, here we have the number 0. 0, zilch, nada. Humor, isn't it great? So yeah, the 0 is decked out very nicely. Decked out in green and green. Dark green, light green. Dark green, light green. I do love green. And yeah, it just looks extremely nice. And behind the figure, you have a little bit of orange and more green and a lot of screws. Yeah. So, yeah. The transformation is extremely simple. For starters, you just fold out the arms, flip out this section here, and flip out the legs. Maybe this video isn't going to be so long. These transformations are extremely simple. Here we have 0 in his cute little robot mode. Before we move on to number 1, I want to show you some of the other things that the number bots come with. And that is a division sign, addition sign, a multiplication sign, a subtraction sign, and an equal sign. These are very detailed. Actually, not that detailed. White and red, only colors. And for some reason, these signs don't transform. Would that have been too much to ask? But they're cool. They're cool. And let's bring in the addition and multiplication for a sec. Turn them like this. They both look the same, but there is one difference. Pause the video and then play to check yourself. The answer is the multiplication symbol here is a little bit slanted. That's how you can tell what the difference is. If you guessed that, you are right. Slap yourself on the back. You're so smart. So, yeah. These symbols are very nice. I just wish they transformed, you know? So, yeah. There we go. So, yeah. Let's move on to number 1. And now, here we have Uno, number 1. So, yeah. And one thing I really like about all of these figures is they're painted differently, and they all have unique transformations. The 1 is decked out in white and blue, and behind the figure is decked out in red with a lot of screws. Yeah. This figure doesn't have a lot of details. So, let's get on with the transformation, which is also very simple. So, pull the legs downward, like this. Rotate the entire top part of the 1 around. Flip out his little arms and pull this little tab here, which will reveal the head. Here we have number 1. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. A little bit of Spanish in there. But yeah, here we have number 1. Let's move on to number 2. Here we have number 2, which looks very, very nice. This one is decked out in yellow and dark blue. And the back is decked out in yellow and light blue, and a lot of screws. And you can also see the robot mode head right there. So yeah, not much else to say. A nice looking number 2. But here's the funny thing. It's not 3D because, you know, a number 2 goes like this. Like, there's a lot of plastic that fills in the space. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say. Let's transform this 2 into a robot. Numbers in disguise. So yeah, take the entire, no wait, actually, you take this part right here, pull it forward like this, and you can rotate the head around, flip the bottom part, the top part of the 2 down like that, and then you can flip out the arms. And here we have number 2 in his robot mode. That transformation was extremely cool in my opinion. Let's move on to number 3. Now, Transformer fans, we have number 3. This number 3 is decked out in red and white, and again, has a lot of extra plastic filling in the spaces. Behind is decked out in a bit of a purple and red, and again, a lot of screws. And for some reason, my copy of the number 3 doesn't like to stay tabbed in all that well. See, it's a bit loose, and it's losing a bit of paint there, but no biggie. So yeah, it's basically all I have to say. Transformation is very simple. You can flip down the legs, or this part of the 3, fold the arms around, and this is very cool actually. See that little switch right there? You will just push it forward, and it will reveal the hand. Oh, there's also screws underneath the arms. I'll go over the articulation in a minute, later in the video. So yeah, the arms are done. Then see that little, so you just come to the back of the head, and then you can like reveal the head. And here we have 3 in robot mode. Now, beautiful people, we have number 4, or 4 if you speak English, but you know. This is decked out in blue and actually I'm not sure with the light. I think that's yellow. Just turn off my light and see. Yeah, that's yellow. So yeah, blue, yellow, blue, yellow, blue, yellow. That's the color of the 4. And behind, you have blue and orange and a lot of screws, just like all the other bots. At least the colors are different, but there are a lot of screws on the other bots. You know, well, something needs to hold them together. You know. So, yeah, that pretty much wraps up the number mode. Let's transform them. And again, the transformation is very simple. So you come up here, pull the top of the 4 up like that, and you can swivel it around like this and then flip it down, and that will be the robot's leg. Yeah, it's a one-legger. Flip out the head, and then how do you do this? Yeah, so you just pull the arm down and then you can fold it out, which is very cool in my opinion. And you can fold this all out and around like this. And that's basically it. That is the robot mode for Mr. 4, or number 4. There we go. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. We are now at number 5. It's decked out in green and white, and again, extra space to fill in the gaps. And behind is decked out in yellow and green and has a lot of screws. No surprise there, am I right? So yeah, nice looking number 5. I think the number bots are mainly just to help kids with their math, but they added the transforming feature to make it more interesting. I sure am very interested because I love Transformers. Or else I wouldn't have started my Transformers YouTube channel. You know. So, jokes aside, let's transform this bad boy. You can take the middle part of the 5, flip it around, and come to this part of the 5 and flip out the head. Take the arms, fold them out, and you can flip this part of the 5 around, which will act as the feet. Here we have Mr. 5 in his robot mode. I love Transformers. Now, beautiful people and Transformer fans, we have number 6 in front of us. And before we start and taking a look at 6, I'm going to bring in number 9 real quick. As you know, 6 and 9 look very similar, but I'm pretty sure that this one is 6 and this one is 9. Let me know in the comment section below if I'm wrong, but I'm going to say this is 6. So, yeah. So, let's begin. So, the 6 is decked out in white and red, and behind the figure is decked out in a sort of purple and white, and again, a lot of screws, and there's the robot mode head. Yeah. But the 6 doesn't really like to stay tabbed together all that well either, just like number 3. So yeah, let's transform this 6. Take the feet, flip them down, and here's the thing. You know how there are no stoppers. You can fold the feet all the way around if you want. It's a bit frustrating, but it works. Take the arms, fold them down, and just like 3, there are these switches. You just slide them along, which will bring the hands out, and you can rotate the robot mode head around. There you go. 7 time, baby. Here we have number 7, or 7 if you speak English, which looks very nice in my opinion. It's decked out in yellow and blue, and there's a lot of extra space right here to fill in the gaps. Because, you know, a 7 looks different. Yeah, and behind is decked out in orange and yellow and screws. So, yeah. I know that was short, but that's all I have to say about this 7. Looks very nice in my opinion. Transformation is very simple. You just take this part of the 7, fold it down like this, which will reveal the hands right there. And you can fold the arms out and come back here and see that little tab. Use your fingernail to dig it out. And there is the robot mode head. And here we have 7 in his robot mode. Or maybe not his, because it doesn't have a gender. It's a toy. Here we have number 8. Yep, number 8. I don't mean I ate something. That's A-T-E. This is E-I-G-H-T. You know. See? So, number 8. And it looks pretty good in my opinion. It's decked out in red and yellow. And it's just accurate. Nice looking 8 holes right here. Or, you know, the number 8 has holes on it. And, yeah. And it looks very nice in my opinion. The back is decked out in red and white and screws. And a number code in there. I'm not sure if the others have it. So, yeah. That's basically all I have to say about this number 8. And the transformation is probably my favorite of the bunch. I'll show you. Take this part of the 8. Fold it down. And then you can take the arms, split them like this and pull them out, and that will reveal the robot mode head. Looks pretty cool, right? And here we have 8. And here we have number 9, or maybe it's 6. Again, let me know in the comment section below if I mixed up number 6 and number 9. But anyway, looks pretty nice in my opinion. Decked out in blue and blue. This is more of a sky blue. I think this is more of a neon blue, I think. And the back is decked out in blue and red and screws. Hey, there's a barcode. Who knew? Looks pretty good in my opinion. But unfortunately, it doesn't really like to stay tabbed in all that well. But no matter. Let's start the transformation, which is very simple. Take the legs, fold them down, and fold out the head and flip out the arms. And this is probably my least favorite of the bunch, because as you see, the legs don't actually touch the ground. I think it actually sits on this little port right here. But it's good. No one is perfect. It looks very nice. And here we have number 9 in robot mode. Like I said at the beginning of the video, all 10 of these figures have very simple transformations, and their robot modes look pretty cool. Here's how it's going to work. I will just show each number, I'll just show each number's robot mode, and then show their transformation back to number mode, and then, after the outro, I will show some math. Math. Why not? Let's begin with number 0. So, starting with number 0, its robot mode looks pretty cool, but I don't really have much to cover, because most of the details are for the number mode. But head looks pretty cool, green and cute little black eyes, which looks pretty nice. And orange arms, and the hands are actually sculpted, if you can see. Legs are pretty nice too. Doesn't have much articulation. Head can flip like this for transformation. Arms, transformation. Legs, transformation. Pretty much everything is for transformation. That's pretty good, honestly. Now, here's the transformation to transform this robot back into everyone's favorite number, 0. So yeah, here you go. Flip up the feet, fold down the arms, flip up the head, and here we have 0. 0, zilch, nada. There we go. And here we have number 1. Does have some pretty nice details, actually. Head looks pretty nice. White, and it has the buggy eyes that 0 had. Actually, I think all the numbers have those eyes, but their heads are different, which is extremely cool. Nice looking arms here. Do they have sculpted hands? Let me just bring in the light here. Oh, they kind of do. Cool. So, good. Ooh, and there are R2 screws right there. Yeah, no articulation. Just the arms can move up for transformation. Nothing too special. So here's the transformation. Flip up the arms. Push the head down. And then you can take the legs, just shove them up, and they'll collapse into each other. And you can take the torso, swivel it around, and there is number 1. I'm number 1. Humor. Isn't it great? And here we have number 2. His robot mode looks actually pretty cool. Head is extremely cool. This almost looks like Wall-E. The head almost looks like Wall-E. Wall-E. And it also has the buggy eyes. And yeah, arms are pretty cool too, and that there actually are sculpted hands, as you can probably see. Nothing else too special. No real articulation. The arms can move up and down, and the head can actually rotate, but both of those things are for transformation, so nothing too special. Now, the transformation back is extremely simple. Fold the arms down, fold this part up, swivel the head around, and you can compress this entire assembly in, and it will reveal the number 2, which looks pretty cool, like I said earlier. And here we have Mr. 3. 3 Smee. Clickety-clee. Humor. What can it do? It looks pretty good in my opinion. Hands are actually sculpted. Let me just pull them out. Yeah, see, they're sculpted. Let me just make sure they're out all the way. Yeah. They are. And see, look very nice in my opinion. Head looks extremely nice too. It's almost in the shape of a cat's head. And nice cute little buggy eyes, just like the other ones had. It's pretty nice. No big articulation. The arms can rotate around, and that's for transformation. And I guess the legs too. But nothing too special. Transformation back is extremely simple. Take the little switch, push it down, which will retract the hands. Then you can swivel the arms around, and then you can flip up the legs. Then you can push in the cat-like head, and there you go. 3 Smee. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Here we have number 4, which looks very nice in my opinion. Head is extremely nice. Orange mouth area, blue top area, cute little buggy eyes. Arms decked out in orange with sculpted hands. Leg is extremely nice. This figure is a one-legger. Looks a lot like Rampage, because he has one leg too, you know. But yeah, and the one leg is actually extremely strong. It stands up great considering it only has one leg. Nice work. So yeah, no big articulation. The arms can fold in like this, head can flip in. The leg can actually rotate all the way around and can kick up like that. But everything that you just saw is part of the transformation. So yeah, pretty much all I have to say. Nice looking robot mode for Mr. 4. So transformation is very simple. You can flip up the head, swivel this and down like this. Actually, you fold the arms in, and then you can shift them down. Oh, he also has some cool Lego-like details on the bottom of the foot. So yeah, then you can fold this down and push it down into place. Here we have 4. 5 is here, 5 is there, 5 is everywhere. Next, we have number 5 in front of us, and it looks pretty nice. Head is awesome, nice and it almost looks cute. Nice looking nose area that almost looks like a walrus. Yellow, green, and also, again, cute little buggy eyes. Arms are decked out in green and sculpted hands, which is extremely nice. It almost looks like the letter G. No big articulation. Arms can fold in and out. Head can flip in and out. And this can all rotate around like an acrobat or whatever. And also he has one big slab right here that acts as the legs. But I just noticed something. These 2 sections should be in the front. I guess they kind of did some backwards humor on you, I guess. Who knows? But yeah, very nice. Transformation is very simple. Fold the arms in, flip up the feet, fold the head, rotate this entire assembly this way, and we'll all click into place. Here we have number 5. Very nice. Here we have number 6. At least I hope it's number 6. Let me know in the comment section below if I'm wrong. But actually, I think I might be right, because let's bring it to 9 for a sec. Look at the chest area. It's shaped like a 6, and here it's shaped like a 9. So I think this is 6, this is 9. And get out of here, 9. It ain't your turn yet. So yeah, robot mode looks pretty darn nice. Head is extremely cool. Very hidden, I might add. Head is decked out in some sort of purple, and that sound. Listen to that sound. And he also has cute little buggy eyes, just like the rest of them do. Hands are extremely cool and very detailed. Legs, nothing too special. Articulation-wise, arms rotate around but are limited by the legs. Legs can flip around, head can rotate, all for transformation. So, yeah. Speaking of transformation, let's get on with it. Take the hands and see those 2 switches? You can hold the switch up, which will retract the hands. Flip up the hands, or the arms. And you can rotate the head around, which will reveal the top of the 6. Flip up the feet. Here we have number 6. What about me? Get out of here, Zero. You already had your turn. So, oh, come on, man. Yeah, there we go. Number 6, baby. 7-Eleven. We have Mr. 7, sly little 7. So yeah, looks very nice in my opinion. Another head sculpt that looks a lot like Wall-E. Wall-E. Decked out in orange and cute little buggy eyes. Arms are very nice, but not as detailed as some of them. Decked out in orange. Big slab that acts as the feet. or the foot, maybe, because it only has one foot, I guess. Articulation-wise, most of it is for transformation. Arms in and out, head in and out, but actually, this can actually rotate, and that isn't for transformation. And just to be clear, the head looks like this, not like how it was. But yeah, that's pretty impressive. Finally, one of these figures has real articulation, not just a transformation step. Very nice. Transformation, very simple. Head in, arms in, foot up. 7-Eleven is here. Or at least just number 7. You know, you don't have an 11. Who knows? Here we have number 8, which looks very nice. There are a few flaws, but one of the pros of this figure is it has a really interesting transformation where you pull the arms out of the way to reveal the head. But the head is very tiny and looks somewhat a bit weird, honestly. But who knows? But yeah, head is very nice. Little bit of red and buggy eyes. Arms, very nice. Hands, extremely detailed. Big slab as the feet. Very nice. Articulation-wise, arms can go all the way around, but that's mainly for transformation. I just noticed this one's legs can rotate around, and that's not for transformation either, just like 7. Very nice. Transformation is very simple. Take the arms, compress them, which will hide the head, flip up the foot, and there's number 8. 9 Minds, Squiggly Squan. Here we have number 9. But this is definitely my least favorite out of the bunch, considering how it stands so weirdly. I think this one was just a bit lazy. See, it actually doesn't really stand on his legs. It stands on this little port right here. But it's pretty good. Head looks pretty nice, decked out in red, buggy eyes. And again, this head almost looks like Wally. Again. Wally! Arms, very nice. Hands, extremely detailed. Feet are very nice. I just wish that they actually touched the floor. Articulation-wise, arms, legs, they move for transformation. But yeah, transformation, very simple. Push the head down. Then you can fold up the arms and then fold up the feet. Very nice. And here we have number 9. Well, friends, this pretty much wraps up this video review. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to click that big red subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on a future video. But make sure to keep watching, because after the outro, I will be showing you how to do some math with these figures. So make sure to keep watching. Don't go yet. And join me back here next time where I will be taking a look at the Lakeshore Bots. See you then. Before we start my math problems, I just need to tell you one thing. I am unable to do really long math problems because I only have one of each number, so I'm sorry in advance. Now, let's start. Welcome to Math Time with Raccoon-Formers. Here's how this is going to work. I have all the signs right in front of me, as you can probably see, and I'll do 5 problems with you. I have one important rule. Make sure to pause the video when I give a math problem, try to figure it out on your own, and then unpause the video to see if you were right. So, what should we do first? We'll start with an easy one. 1. Get out of the way. Where's 1 plus 2? Nope, come here, 2. Equals 3. You know, that's an easy one. 1 plus 2 equals 3. Yep, that's correct. Next problem. The next problem we have is 8 minus 5 equals... Yeah, 8 minus 5 equals... Where is it? 8 minus 5 equals 3. There you go. Next, we have a division problem. 6 divided by 2 equals 3. Let me just fix the 3. There we go. See, you're learning math while watching Raccoon-Formers. Next problem we have in front of us is 3. Yeah, 3 times 4 equals 12. Well, I guess I can do double-digit numbers, but it's limited because you only have one of each number. But there you go. For our last problem, beautiful people, I have a special one. 50 plus 1 equals 51, which is the amount of subscribers I have thanks to you all. Sorry that I couldn't put a 1 after the equal sign. I only have 1, number 1. So, yeah. Thank you for helping me reach 51 subscribers. Let's work and get to 60. Well, that's the bell. School is dismissed. See you next time, guys.